In this clip, we're looking at page 14 of the training manual. We are going to add a page. I'm looking at the task on this one. We want to navigate to the first folder of the course. That's this folder. And to open it, you're going to click on the word page. Then we're going to add materials, add page. We're going to title this example of a page. Now, be very careful here. You don't want to hit create immediately, because this area is where your page is going to come together. So if you hit create, this area is going to disappear. You want to go ahead and build your page in there and then hit create. So if you look with me on page 14 of your handout at the red step number 6. It says in the editing space type, this is an example of a page. Just type that sentence in that space. And let me zoom just a little bit. I don't want to go too far, but so you can type. It's like a word processor, very similar to Microsoft Word. Then let's highlight the sentence. Let's say that we want to call attention to this sentence. So you select your sentence. I'm going to go right here to this second letter A, and I'm going to highlight that in yellow. If you have students who are dyslexic, this is a very useful thing to do. I am dyslexic, so I can speak to this. Putting that yellow background behind that text can be incredibly helpful. Printing that student's material on yellow paper or allowing him or her to use yellow legal pads may be extremely beneficial. I had one student who had glasses, reading glasses made with this tint because it helped him so much. So just a little hint there if you work with students who are dyslexic. Okay, let's enter a math formula. So I'm going to enter once, and then I'm going to type my math formula. So I'm going to go to this content option, insert content. I'm going to choose equation. Just a word of not advice, but knowledge here. You can link to your Google Drive, your OneDrive, your Dropbox. These are all things the state has built in there for us to link to. So just be aware that those are there. I'm going to do an equation. I'm going to type the equation for the area of a circle. So I will type A equals pi. I need to insert pi. So I'm going to go here to my Greek symbols, pick up pi. It's almost to the end of the first row. And I just click on it and notice that it inserts into my workspace. Then R for radius. And I need to put the second power in there. Your second power is done with a caret symbol. And if you hold your shift key and press the numeral 6, you will get that caret sign, and it will put in a place for the exponent. And in this case, the exponent is a 2. So A equals pi r squared, and then insert that onto your page. And you see that that formula has come up there in mathematical form. I use this a lot when I'm writing assessments for students. But you could be writing a page just to explain about the area of a circle. The math equation editor is a good feature in my opinion. Now I need to change the font size of my sentence to 24 point. So I will select my sentence again, come over to the font changer, and make it 24. If you have students who need larger font, you can develop courses with that font. You also have a spell check feature. You can insert a table. You can insert a link to a file or to an internet site. We're going to look at how to do video in just a minute, but you can do all the numbering and the bulleting and the formatting that you can with most processors. Paragraph allows you to add headings. If you use those features in Word like I do, you will find those useful. So your page is basically a blank word processing document on which you can add whatever you want to put. These features at the bottom, you can attach a file, you can attach a link, you can pull from your resource cabinet, you can record your voice or video to show your students, and you can pull in external tools from the web. Learning objectives, we're going to talk about this later, but you can align your pages to the CCR standards. And again, I will talk with you about that in just a little while. Options, you can individually assign this page to students. You can publish or unpublish using that green dot. And you can have this to display on a new page. So when your students click on this page, this lets you send them to a new tab so they can use that back arrow feature to navigate. I don't do this. I just have them to work within this page so they don't have a lot of tabs open. But once your page is the way you want it, you've got everything formatted and everything that you want on there, click Create. And your page has appeared. If you click on it just to preview it, you can see that it takes away all those formatting options, just shows the student what you want him to see. Okay, I'm going to stop this clip and I'll see you in the next clip for page 15.